See, that song scares guys like Zell Miller. I like the scary music.
I'm going to do that as my karaoke.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Honey.
Absolutely, I am.
You can't handle that.
I'm doing that.
I'm not allowing it.
Y'all want to see? Go say so bad, so bad, so bad.
If it makes you happy.
Shut up.
All right, Robin, what else is in the news?
That's my song.
Anyways.
You can get the Yanks on Cablevision for their, what is that? That second tier of basic cable?
Right.
Cost you about 99 cents this year. The Cablevision people who are trying to keep the Yankees from being on basic cable, they want it to be a premium channel.
Yeah.
They lost an arbitration, and so you will be able to get your Yankees on Cablevision this year.
Great. And I got the Yes Network. I can get them.
That's right. And you mentioned this earlier today. A young boy was girded up with a backpack full of explosives and sent to a highly populated area in Israel yesterday, but he was disarmed before he could blow himself up. He was told that he could have 72 virgins after he died in paradise if he did this, and they gave him $22.
He realized that he'd been duped when the Israelis explained to him he was going to get a 70-year-old virgin in heaven.
This is not funny, Howard. Don't make jokes. This boy was going to blow himself up because people told him fairy tales.
No, I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing at the ridiculous idiots over the Palestinians who sit there and tell their children to go blow themselves up. That's amazing to me.
When the children blow themselves up, their latest thing was to say, that's Israeli propaganda. We don't blow up children.
Of course.
It's amazing.
We do not blow up children.
The Jews did it.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed how angry the Palestinians get when they blow up some old fart who is one of their leaders after they blow up busloads of children.
Tons of people, shopping malls, old age homes.
Could you really
they blow up everybody.
Could you really be that shocked that they're going to retaliate?
Yes.
You Jews are supposed to be pussies. You're supposed to take it.
The Jews are just supposed to die.
Yeah. You're supposed to die like in Germany, not to fight back.
You've gotten very out of line.
How come in Germany you didn't fight back? Now you all of a sudden you big shot.
We got these newfangled Jews.
Yeah, we got Super Jew over here. These Super Jews, they actually blow us up out of the sky.
These newfangled Jews shoot rockets at us and blow us out of our wheelchairs.
You must not. I wish we were Germans. You wouldn't do nothing.
And by the way, why is every cleric over there, every imam, blind, crippled? What's going on?
I think it has something to do with the excellent nutritional programs they have set up over there.
Maybe that's it.
No.
To be a cleric, I thought you had to be blind.
Santa Fe is considering doggy seatbelt laws. They may require people who have, I guess, a dog in a car to seatbelt the dog in.
Well, they're right. In a lot of these cases, you see I'll tell you why. You don't care if the guy with the dog dies. What you care about is you dying. A guy has a dog in a car, and if it's one of those jumpy dogs, they jump all over the friggin' place. They jump into the lap of the driver. He swerves into traffic and kills you.
It's so the dog cannot fall or jump from the truck or be strangled.
They also, Zell Miller wants to outlaw dogs on cell phones.
Yeah.
When driving.
And it would also require that any animal in or out of a vehicle be restrained to keep it from falling out.
Right.
In or on, I should say, in or on a vehicle. And in Georgia, they are thinking of banning genital piercings for women.
Why? Why should they ban that?
They're considering outlawing it.
Why? Who's it?
And there would be, punishments for females who do genital mutilation, is what they're calling it. It would make such mutilations punishable by 20 years in prison.
Well, I'll just get a genital clip-on.
It makes no exception for people who give consent to have the procedure performed on their daughters out of religious or cultural custom.
But I like my penis to look good.
But it applies only to women, not men.
Thank God.
Bill has already been approved by the Georgia Senate, but now must return to the chamber because of the piercing amendment.
I'm scheduled to pierce my balls.
Do it in Georgia as a
so
protest.
There you go. Don't try to get a piercing in Georgia.
I don't get that whole genital piercing thing, man, at all, but I don't care.
But it's not my business.
Right.
I don't get a lot of the piercing stuff.
I want the Senate out of my genital piercings.
Stay out.
Singer Aretha Franklin is going to get to be home by her birthday. She's about to turn 62. She was released from a Detroit hospital yesterday, a day before her 62nd birthday, so probably it's today. And they say it was an allergic reaction to some kind of antibiotic that took her to the hospital.
It's a big gal.
It's more like an allergic reaction to mayonnaise or something.
Well, that's what you see, Artie. Yeah. I don't know what happened with this antibiotic. Tom Hanks is in a new movie called Ladykillers opening on Friday. Here he explains the title of the movie.
Sooner or later, if you're going to play in the mud, your hands are going to get dirty. Or if you're going to dig a tunnel under the Mississippi, you're going to get stuff under your nails. And yeah, so you have to draw straws.
Who's going to go to a Tom Hanks movie?
Oh, my goodness. Well, it seems that everybody goes to Tom Hanks movies. They say that Tom Hanks is worth every dime that they pay him because he brings people to the theater.
In that Ladykillers, he laughs like J.D. I want to go see it. He does the...
In fact, they did a whole thing in the paper on Sunday about whether people are worth what they get paid to be in movies, and only Tom Hanks and Tom Cruise seem to be worth it.
Did it say I was worth the $4,000?
Every penny, Artie.
Thank you.
Olivier Martinez is in something called Taking Lives. Here he explains, that's the Angelina Jolie movie. Here he explains why the most important part of a film is the script.
With all the admirations I have for DJ, what make a good movie first.
Antonio Banderas laughs at him.
Yeah, we can almost understand Antonio. Kathy Griffin was here yesterday.
She's great.
She has a special on Bravo right now called The D-List, and here's what the celebrity she can't get enough of, and why.
I can't get enough of Mariah. I can't get enough of Whitney. I can't get enough of Celine. I can't get enough of Liza and David. I can't get enough of Brittany and Jason. I'm just thinking of Brittany and Jason Alexander as a very hot couple right now. I'm still thinking that marriage could work with one more Porsche, and he'll stick with it.
Yes, Bruce. Bruce, go ahead. Yes.
Yeah. I want to talk about the getting on the website with the Clear Channel.
Yes.
It's very, very simple to get around that. All you need to do is go to Google and type it in a search, and they wouldn't be able to block it in the search. It's very simple for them to block.
What if you then click on?
But they can't block everybody that's going on Google and typing in Howard Stern.
Oh, I see. If you type in howardstern.com directly, it would be blocked. But if you go on Google and then click on howardstern.com, you get through.
Exactly. It's very simple. It's very simple for them to block direct links to howardstern.com. But it's impossible for them to block anybody from going on Google and just going directly, typing in Howard Stern.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Well, that's simple.
You rock, man.
I think we can do that.
That's a simple tip, my friend. You've won $250 courtesy of The Punisher.
Yeah?
If you want peace, you must prepare for war, dude.
I'll take it. This is Brooklyn Bruce. Holla at T.
The latest from Lionsgate and Marvel Studios and theaters everywhere. April something.
Howard, can I send you a free digital camera?
You absolutely can.
Yeah? From digitaldeliver.com?
You need to do that immediately. Send me free stuff. I'm giving you free stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It's a very good relationship we have right now.
Right now, you're giving me, I'm giving you. That's what love's all about.
It's about give and take.
The love you give is equal to the love you take. Hold on.
I love it, my brother.
I love you, my brother.
All right.
See how nice.
Is the love fest over?
Hey, can you send me Angelina Jolie? For lower half, we'll even do.
Yeah, I could do that.
You don't want all of her?
I don't need her to talk.
I heard she's fascinating.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't need to find that out. Wow.
Because what if it's not true?
Okay, Ron, let's give you a chance. Ron, you're on the air.
Howard, how are you doing?
How you doing, brother?
Good. My son's coming back from Iraq, and he asked what changed in the country, and I said the FCC is against you, and he said, what the hell am I fighting for?
Wow. When's he coming back?
Next week.
Boy, I got to tell you, the New York Times prints these letters from guys in Iraq, and I had it here to read to you, but I don't know. I guess somebody threw them out, but man, it was so moving. These kids, a 21 years old guy writing to his wife and his newborn kid going,
what is that noise?
Yeah, I know. I got to hang up on him, unfortunately. But he's writing to them saying, oh, I just can't wait to get home. This place is a hellhole. I mean, it's horrible, and I love serving my country, but this is really unbelievable, and I just want to get home, and I want to either become like a cop or a security guy, and I just want to spend every minute with you guys. And then he writes, oh, today was a tough day, and you read it, and then at the end, the Times writes, was blown up by a car bomb.
Dead?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Every person in there, all their letters, the families released the letters from these dead guys. And I got news for you, man. It breaks your heart. 21 years old, man. I mean, it just breaks your friggin' heart. And you just hope that Bush knows what he's doing. I just have this sinking feeling that I support the war in Iraq, and I'm all for teaching these guys lessons, but I just really feel like this guy's such a dolt, he doesn't even have an exit plan. And I really now don't even trust his motives. I really kind of do feel like it was all for Dick Cheney and for the first Bush administration and his father. We're going to get him, Dad. You'll see. He'll be vindicated. I really don't even think he thinks anything through.
But my definite feeling is the fighting was ended too soon.
You're absolutely right. And the fighting in Afghanistan was ended too soon.
Well, they're still fighting over there. We don't hear about it because all the news reporters are in Iraq. But people are still dying in Afghanistan, and they've had to have major offensives because the Taliban is regrouping.
Yeah, I guess I kind of feel like we should have finished off the Taliban in Afghanistan and then maybe taking a look at some of these other countries.
Well, that's what they're saying. There's no two-theater war. You're either doing one or you're doing the other.
Yeah. And he's got to go, Bush. It's time. He's a creep. He answers to Jesus. A made-up character. He's talking to someone in the White House. His name is Santa Claus. Holy cow, we're in trouble. Vote this guy out. I don't know. I'm moving to Mars. What they say, there's water on there?
They've found evidence of salt water even, which means there could have been an ocean, which would have been able to support life.
Anyway, go ahead, Robin. Let's wrap up the news.
Yes, this is something I saw a little piece of in the paper yesterday, and I forgot to mention. The cable TV industry, in order to circumvent the federal government's efforts to take over regulation of cable television, is offering to give free to people equipment that could be used to block offensive programming.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've already said that they're trying to do what they're doing to the airwaves, but cable is in their sights. And so the cable industry is trying to keep that from happening by saying, look, we'll run into people's houses who don't have V-chip televisions and give them equipment that will be just like a V-chip and teach them how to use it if you just leave us alone to do whatever we want to do.
This is what's going on. This is what we're concentrating on. Anything else, Robin?
Yes, the girls who are, I guess, like cheerleaders for the Rangers, they skate out on the ice in pretty outfits and I guess do routines.
Yeah, they're hot.
They now say one of the former captains of the cheerleading squad says that the officials of the Rangers organizations used to call them the ugliest girls in the NHL, encouraged them to go out drinking, and took away their free cookies so they'd lose weight, and encouraged one girl to have a boob job. Courtney Prince is 25. She fired this slap against MSG and the owners of Cablevision in filing with the Federal Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, charging she was sexually harassed by an MSG exec and then essentially fired from the Ranger City Skaters.
Fired!
Yeah, fired.
Brittany Spears, wasn't she just married to somebody? They now say she's having fun in a hotel with Colin Farrell.
Oh.
So I guess she's gotten over that marriage.
So where's her husband?
He's back on the farm, that kid.
The good-looking pair have reportedly been spending time together in a hotel.
Wow.
Farrell was spotted with Spears' little sister at the singer's Los Angeles Onyx Hotel tour gig earlier this
That little kid?
The hell is
he was just walking with her.
Oh, okay.
He was there to see Brittany at her concert. And according to American magazine Us Weekly, the couple have renewed their lust for each other. Smooching at the premiere of Colin Farrell's movie The Recruit was their first encounter, and now they have rekindled that flame.
That dude gets more hot tail than anybody on the planet.
He's getting it all. He's going to tap it all.
And you know what's great? Like, every magazine article you read about him, he's a real ass. You hear him quoted. He's an ass to women. He even, like, says, I just like to F girls and leave them and stuff.
Right.
And you think, like, that's going to turn off women? They don't care about personality. They just care about looks. Cause
who is this they you're talking about?
Every woman that ever rejected me.
Yeah. Those they.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sharon Stone and her husband have finalized their divorce. The interesting thing about this is, as their divorce was made official earlier this year, the couple have agreed to mutually waive spousal support. So nobody has to pay anybody anything.
Who's that?
Sharon Stone and her husband, who was the editor of that San Francisco newspaper.
Hey, wait, that good-looking program director's on the phone.
Oh, yeah?
From Hot 97. Hey, Tracy.
Howard.
Is that picture accurate, or is it like the best picture you ever took in your life?
No, I actually don't photograph well.
Whew.
And you have met me before.
Where'd I meet you?
I met you at Clyde's Grammy party a year ago, and I told you I wanted to be your new boss. You should have listened to me then.
What are you sucking on?
Oh, biscuits.
Biscuits?
Mm-hmm. It's breakfast for me.
You suck on the biscuit?
If there's nothing else available.
You single?
I'm single, but guess what? I only date black men, so you're out of luck.
Oh, is that true?
Absolutely.
Hello there, Tracy.
You're a white chick, though, right?
I am a white chick, absolutely.
That's because she's working at Hot 97 and wants to fit in so desperately.
Oh,
What do you mean?
Trey.
Maybe she just is into that whole black culture thing.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Honey, I don't need to fit in. I am on 97.
That's because she's on Hot 97, I'm telling you.
She didn't date black men? Oh, you think she's lying?
Yeah, I'm thinking if she was working here, she'd be dating white guys.
She'd be dating white rockers.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because all the blacks over there will have a fit if...
Why?
Because they don't want some white woman telling them what to do and play. That's a rap
She is
station.
a white woman, even if she's
Howard,
dating
I've been
black
telling them
guys.
what to do. And
So
play
they
for the
put up
last
with her
10
because
years.
she does black guys.
Oh.
She's like,
That
you know
is
what?
the
She's
only
like,
I love your
Accepted.
racist commentary.
she's like Mariah Carey and how she runs around with black guys, and Brittany Spears has a big black bodyguard because she's trying to look like she's got street credibility.
No, Britney Spears has a big black bodyguard because she wants to be safe.
No, Tracy.
Nobody thinks they're friends.
I'm telling you, Tracy's walking around like she dates black guys, but she would date a white guy too. You're fronting to look good.
Maybe
wanna be the
she
first?
did this before she ever got on radio.
Nah.
Robin, I'm telling you, the black is the better lover. Tracy knows that the black is
I
the
have
better
seen
athlete.
it happen. I have seen white women who only date black men.
I'm just trying to badger her into dating some white guys, that's all.
Come on, Trace. Why don't you open up your mind?
Hey,
a
well,
little
honey,
bit?
congratulations. You look good in that picture. That's all I'm saying.
Well, thank you very much. And I just want to say thanks for the compliment.
All right, honey.
Take care.
Later. I'm not too big a man to compliment the PD of a competing station.
Bruce Willis had to be carried out of a Paris bar.
I
the other
only
night.
date black guys. That's like
That's like what?
that's like what do you mean you only date black guys?
That's racist.
You never heard
It's
anybody
racist.
say I only date blondes?
That's weird to me. Like, why wouldn't you be into everything? Like, whatever
She
comes
has
along.
A fetish.
It's a fetish. Exactly.
She has
Exactly.
she has a black fetish. I'm telling you, the blacks.
All right. Anyway, go ahead, Robin.
You only date women.
I know. I do have that fetish.
Yeah, me too.
Call me an ass.
I got a chick fetish.
Bruce Willis was thrown out of carried out of a Paris bar, if you believe what you're reading. They say he came in with his beautiful girlfriend, was banging on the bar, handing around a hat, and then, just eventually passed out and had to be carried out of this hotel at 3 a.m. by 2 hotel employees, one on each arm. I thought he had taken the cure. He didn't. Whoa! So I don't know what's going on there.
Kathy Griffin said his girlfriend's retarded.
That's why he's drinking.
Nice. Remember she said that? That was
Anything else, Robin? I just got to run for a meeting, so.
Yes. Let me see. Ben Affleck is in a new movie called Jersey Girl.
Yes, no one's going to see it.
Kevin Smith film.
I love new Ben Affleck movies.
Here he says why Kevin Smith decided to make his character in Jersey Girl a publicist.
Kevin's aware, as a good storyteller and a good comedian, that people can sense that there's...
All right. Anything else?
Yes, here's Kevin, who was asked what effect the much-publicized romance with Ben and J-Lo will have on Jersey Girl, since she has
had the
a
benefit of
cameo
knowing,
role.
like, the movie wasn't about them, you know. We kept it real quiet in the beginning because we wanted to have a big surprise. You know, got punched the audience with, like, guess what?
All right.
Okay, and he was asked what effect the failure of Gigli will have on his film.
When I put the movie together, I was like, Ben Affleck, Liv Tyler, Jennifer Lopez, we have a great shot at being the #1 movie the weekend we open. After Gigli opened, I realized we're never going to be the #1 movie. It'll never happen. You know, we're handicapped at this point.
Oh, dear.
And now the movie has to rely on word of mouth to kind of bring it along, to get people into the theater.
Oh, well.
Oh, well is right.
And that's what's happening.
Wow. Tonight I need Joe
At
Millionaire.
least you got to make a movie.
Yeah. Joe Millionaire's Evan Marriott versus Miss Howard Stern. Good show. You're going to love it. All right. Robin, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you to Lorna Hart with the Superman costume. That was kind of cool.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
If you want to check in with her, it's profilesInHistory.com. See you tomorrow. Secondly, they're too lazy, the bureaucrats, to go and even go after these guys. It's like it would require actually translating this stuff.
Yeah, but they're not lazy enough to go after you.
No, because I'm easy. It's easy to go after me. You got lots of religious nuts transcribing the show every day. And, you know.
But it also shows, you know, just what these people are like. The moment you try to fight them, they get really crazy. And they then try to kill you. It's like the Martha Stewart thing. She really didn't do all that much.
Right.
But now she's going to have to go to jail.
Yeah, because they get pissed off. It's embarrassing to them. Now, I'm an embarrassment to the FCC if I don't go off the air. They have targeted me, and so far they haven't been able to get me off the air. I'm like a cockroach. I keep coming back.
They must make it happen.
Yeah, so I'm too much of an important thing to listen, the FCC has no focus. There's no reason for the whole FCC. So what they've reinvented themselves. You wouldn't even be talking about the FCC if it wasn't for me. So they've reinvented themselves as some sort of indecency panel, and they're getting away with it. You know, the 60 Minutes of the world, the 2020s, the Dateline. They're all like calling me, would you give us an interview? I said to them, no. I said, go do stories on your government officials and what's going on. Don't you see the big picture? You don't need me for this. It's not my issue. They think it's my issue. They think it's the Howard Stern issue. They're like retards. They're morons.
They want to get you on there and beat you up.
Yeah, they're going to get me on there.
They'd be like the government.
Yeah, and believe me, and in an effort to be fair, they're going to, you know, well, don't you think some of the things you do are over the line?
Well, let me say this. This is what you said on blah, 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 blah.
Don't you think that's over the line? Oh, yeah, I'll defend myself to Stone Phillips. Guy's got an IQ of 3. Guy isn't fit to be in my presence. The guy isn't fit to sit at my feet. He wouldn't even know the level of creativity that I can produce. I mean, he's nothing. He's nobody. He's a good-looking guy who's an actor. He's not even a journalist. And I like the guy. I've spent time with him. But he's as dumb as a box of rocks. And Dan Rather's a nincompoop. You think Dan Rather's bright? You ever listen to this guy when he's in an interview? When someone says, you could die from his dullness. His dullness is caused by a dull brain. There's nothing exciting there.
You always said it was easier to get through life being stupid than being smart.
Oh, yeah, but listen, the sad part is the dumb ones who think they're smart.
But that seems to be most of the people in government these days.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I run through them every day. They think they're smart and talking to me, and I'm sitting there looking at them like,
well, they look down on you because you're a garbage man, but I'll tell you what, you're no dummy.
No, I'm not.
They would never be able to be living your life on your salary, believe me.
Yeah, you figured out how on $27,000 to get nose jobs and buy houses and drive fancy cars, so.
I gotta go. I got a seaweed wrap.
Let me see them do that.
You see guys talking to me in a blue uniform about how to do your taxes. Like,
right.
Yo, this is what you should do. It's a tax loop. And they're sitting there with a uniform on. I can't listen to you, you idiot.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. What am I going to do, man? I see it all. I know what's going down. I know I'm a target.
And, you know, what really is sad to me is that, you know, the brilliant document called our Constitution, it's a bunch of idiots now trying to fiddle with it.
Yeah.
It was written by brilliant men.
Yeah.
And these jackass dummies want to change it.
Yeah, because they know better.
Yeah, don't touch it. It's fine.
Because Bush knows better. He really thinks he's smart.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, want to ask you something real quick before I hang up.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm on my cell phone. That's why I'm going crazy. But I'm about to hang up. I want to ask you something. Don't you think Mel Karmazin looks like Gary?
No, Mel Karmazin's the handsomest man I've ever seen. I mean, I don't know why you're laughing.
I don't know why you're laughing.
What are you laughing at? I've never seen a more gorgeous man. If I was the slightest bit gay, I'd be doing him right now. I'd be in his bed. Terry is the luckiest woman in the world.
Absolutely, that's how I feel.
Don't you think Mel Karmazin?
Shut up!
Do you think Mel Marzipan?
Yeah. Don't you think that Perry Karmazin look like Gary?
All right, Tommy G.
Good morning, Howard. How are you today?
Good morning, my friend.
Listen, I have a very, very important question for you this morning. You and Beth have been together for a while now. Are everything good in your relations? Is everything still fresh and new?
Fresh and new in what sense?
Is it still exciting? Are you guys
Is the relationship exciting? Yeah.
And your bedroom relation?
Oh, yeah. Everything's good there.
Yeah.
Hey, real satisfied, brother.
Yeah, really? Wow.
I miss her, too.
What is she doing for you?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I feel a close connection to her. I like being with her just on a, as a friendship basis, too. Like I like her as a person. It's not like she's not someone I just want to throw out of the bed when I'm done. And, she was away for 3 days shooting this FHM magazine again, and I missed her. And, it was, it feels good to be with her.
That sounds awesome. So pretty soon around the corner, wedding bells will be chiming?
No, I'm not. I don't want to be married. As Robin will be the first one to point out, she goes, well, you're in a relationship. It's like marriage. I go, yeah, it's like it, but it ain't it. I don't want to. I don't really need to be married.
He wants everything but the license.
I don't want to be married.
He wants it all but the license, the legalities of it.
Well, same with you. I mean, you're not married. You have a boyfriend. How long you been with that guy?
Long time.
All right, there you go.
I'm a little bit more independent than you.
Oh, I don't know about that. You want to think you are.
All right, this is getting ugly, guys.
No, it's not ugly. It's just that she wants to have the illusion that, she's fine. She doesn't need her boyfriend.
Oh, I didn't say I don't need him.
So you need him then.
But
do you need him?
I don't need him as much as you.
I don't need your boyfriend at all.
No, as much as you need Beth. You know what I meant.
You don't know how much I need Beth.
I do, too. I saw you walking away last night looking all forlorn.
Forlorn? You'd be forlorn, too, if you spent 2 hours there. I wasn't forlorn. I had a nice night, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I went over, I got a salad, went back to my apartment, ate it, and went to bed. Nothing wrong with that. I was exhausted. I was asleep by 8 o'clock.
Oh, that wasn't forlorn? That was exhaustion?
Oh, I was so tired. But, no, the relationship's real good. I wouldn't be there if it wasn't.
That's awesome. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Is Mr. X then is still taking care of business with Ms.
Oh,
Quibbers
yes.
there?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Constant companion. Thank you. Constant companion. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, I have a question for both you and Robin.
How did your mic get on?
You turned it on.
Let him in.
I have a question for both of you guys. If either of you guys die, does Mr. X or Beth come into substantial amounts of money?
I wouldn't even discuss that with you. You know what? I wouldn't discuss anything with you. All right. I'll tell you who doesn't come into any money.
You.
You.
I understand you don't want to get married, but that's sort of like a marriage type thing. That's why I was curious.
Oh, please.
What's wrong with asking that?
I don't care what you ask. What's your age? I'll ask you that.
It's 32.
Yeah, okay. Show me your
Where's
driver's license.
And he had his driver's license the other day.
Wait, why are you? If you don't want to answer, you don't have to.
I don't
answer.
want to talk. I don't mind answering. If someone else had asked me, I'd answer it, but not you.
Artie, can you?
No, goodbye. Here's one of Beth's FHM pictures she showed me. It's a Polaroid.
Like a little Polaroid?
Yeah, there you go.
What are they up to down there?
It's artsy. It's a silhouette.
Oh, man.
What kind of thing? Are they out on the beach?
Out on the beach.
Yeah.
Looks good, man.
Oh, what kind of laugh is that, Artie? That's a woman.
It's a guy laugh.
It's all right. I like that.
Yeah, but he just did something to her.
Yeah, well, you'll never see what it was.
It's a cool shot, right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Should I show Benji?
No, don't show Benji. Benji
Benji's
can't
the only
see.
one who can't see.
That's nice, man.
Not for you, Benji.
Will she make a substantial amount of money from the FHM shoot?
That's a very personal question.
You don't get paid for FHM.
No. He wasn't talking about that. He was.
I'm talking to Fred Benji, not Benji.
Oh, okay.
Why not?
Well,
I think she does. You're lying. You're lying. Take it back.
Why are you saying that?
Why are you saying that? Take it back. I don't smell.
All right, I got to take a break. We'll be back. I know there's a lot of people on the phone. I'll get to you when I get back. There's a lot to do today. Benji, your microphone is off. Everyone is safe. We'll be back right after this.
Barbara Walters, Diane Sawyer are going to have some competition at ABC in getting the big primetime interviews. The competition coming from Howard Stern. Out of town. New York Post reports the king of all media has inked a deal with ABC to do a primetime interview special. It'll be a one-time, hour-long program, but it will serve as a test run with more shows possible. Sources tell the Post that Stern already has a long list of possible guests in mind for his interview program. It's expected to debut this spring.
You'd hope that wouldn't be live. You'd think it wouldn't be anyway.
That it wouldn't be live?
Right.
Yeah, the censors would be busy.
The Howard Stern Show.